the fake masters. After they have been in hell the countless and limitless time, if they have a chance to reincarnate, they will not be honored to be in a human body, but they will be reincarnated as devils. Now, that is more or less some figures, but there are more than that in Buddhism or even in Hinduism. There are many different ranks of kalpas. The greatest kalpa rank would be like 1.3 trillion Earth years. When you suffer, even just one day, it seems terrible and forever. Not to talk about billions of years or trillions of years and zillions of years. That's the terrible, unlimited kind of feeling. And when you're burning in hell, there's no day, no night for you. It will be all dark, just fire on you. Oh my God, please wake up. Please do not try to deceive people anymore. Be repentant, be humble. Be seeking forgiveness from God and all the masters in all directions. God is always around us. All the masters are always around us in their power, in their spiritual power, okay? So believe in them, pray to them, seek forgiveness. Please, please, please. It's so painful for me to even think that any of you could fall into that kind of hell and suffer so much. Please wake up. Nothing is worth for your soul to suffer forever. Nothing in this world is worthy anyway. It's just a temporary inn, a temporary hotel. Please wake up. We will go alone and empty-handed anyway. What's the use of accumulating anything more than you need, except what God gives you? If you're rich, it's because God grants you that due to your merits in a past life or this life. If you're poor, it's a similar case. It's all karma. But we will leave it all behind. Please wake up. Please be repentant, be humble, and seek God, seek real enlightenment. You are the only one who can decide to help your soul, and the masters will come if you are sincere to seek liberation, okay? Please, please, don't take all my words just for granted. I'm not just having too much time and nothing to do, so I talk a lot. It's not like that. I prefer not to talk. Because if I talk, I lose also my spiritual energy and spiritual points. And if it's air all over the world, so many people watch it, then I will also have to share their karma, even though they are not my disciples, my God's disciples, yes. Everything you do for humans, you have to take on their karma, more or less. So you must have great power by God's grace to be able to withstand their karma and continue to live on, to teach them or to advise them if they listen in any way. And by the way, another secret for you, I just talk about myself, yeah? For example, if I live anywhere, I have to take on the karma of the people nearest possible around me, or have given me more karma than the people further away. But in general, any master would bless the whole world, thanks to God. For example, if I live in a house among the residential people, then depends on what house, I will take more or less karma daily, from 2 comma something plus up to maybe 5 comma plus percent of karma of the people. It depends on what kind of people are around my house, for example, like that. So in some houses, I feel better than other houses, but not much difference. If you live far away from people, then you have less karmic influence. That's why many of the saints and sages have chosen mountain areas to live, far away from people, from even the sea, because the sea has also many zealous beings in it, zombie beings who hide in the water. The forests and mountains also have some mountainous beings or forest beings, but they're more benevolent. They are not like zealous ghosts and demons who live in the city in the form of human beings, or who live nearby invisibly in some congregation of their own kind. So actually, we are not all safe anywhere. We are just safe in God's arms, in God's embrace, if we always remember God. If you have a master, if you always remember God and your master, I mean your real master, the powerful one, not just anyone who even shaves their head and keeps 250 precepts off and on and eats anything that's offered to them, even eggs and milk, and just recite the Buddha's the sutras from which they don't understand a thing. Pass down the 5 precepts, call themselves masters, and call those who are faithful, who come with offerings to them, their disciples. It's not easy like that. It's not that easy. Otherwise, we have had so many monks, priests, nuns, imams, gurus, and all kinds of religious people. But the world is still in chaos, troubles, wars, disasters, and pandemics even, because these persons are unenlightened or very lowly enlightened, not high enough to help their followers and to uplift their souls and their minds in order to save the whole world. I'm not sorry to tell the truth. If they mad at me, I would just have to accept that or send it back to them. Whatever they give to me that I don't deserve, it will be returned to them manifold, or at least the capital. Yeah, because my auras don't accept them. The karma that's taken from other ignorant beings by God's grace is different. They are ignorant people. Nobody taught them well. They truly do not understand the spiritual world and the consequences of their actions. So in some light karma cases, a master can take care of and help them. In some heavier cases, they have to go to hell first to clean up some part, and then the master may be able to take them up to be reincarnated as humans again without suffering. And they will have to live a virtuous life, learning from hell how much suffering it is for them as a consequence of being unvirtuous, immoral, and harmful to others, for example, like that. But the fake masters will have to be in hell for maybe forever, such a forever limitless time span, and when they even have a chance to reincarnate, will be not immediately as humans, but as devils in a nowhere to live kind of world. That's the name of it, nowhere to live world. For many gazillions of kalpas, again, or it could be less than devil status. I'm just saying 1 or 2 examples here. Otherwise, it will be forever. It will be a book if I want to tell you everything in detail. Like even for the word kalpas, there are many levels of kalpas, the minimum, the medium, and the maximum, like what I have just told you. After God told me that I should not personally rescue any of the people in disaster zones or even in war zones or we giving them anything. I was so heartbroken. I keep crying. I still do. I still cry nowadays thinking of that. And it's heartbreaking for me to see bird people flying far away and I can't even feed them. Or even rat or squirrel people. Anything that I see in this world is suffering from lack of nutrition, lack of safety, and lack of security in many ways. And I wish I could help the whole world, even when I was younger already. When going on holiday with my ex-husband, I wrote many poems that you can see how I felt then already. Like I would like to have a treasure of nutrition to help all the planetary beings in the whole world.
Ta muốn tìm kho trời đâu sẵn có, tung khắp núi rừng no ấm loài chim. Khi ta nhìn trong trời đông lạnh giá, chung xác sơ lông cánh ta tơi tìm. Ta muốn đem bao phần ăn ngon bổ cho đám mèo hoang ốm đói lang thang, sống len lút trong miếu đền hoang đổ, ngày nắng đêm mưa tiều tụy vó vàng. Ta thương xót hươu nai vùng núi đá, lặn lội suốt ngày không đủ lá khô, sườn dốc treo leo buồn như cò mổ, tìm đâu ra cỏ ngọt suối cam lồ. Lòng Bồ Tát chắc sẽ buồn muôn thuở, cứu trần gian nguyện ước sẽ khôn thành. Ta quỳ xuống lòng muốn tin có Chúa, để xin Ngài tạo dựng lại hành tinh. Ta muốn tìm kho trời đâu sẵn có, tung khắp núi rừng no ấm loài chim. Khi ta nhìn trong trời đông lạnh giá, chung xác sờ lông cánh ta tơi tìm. Ta muốn đem bao phần ăn ngon bổ cho đám mèo hoang ốm đói lang thang, sống lên lút trong miếu đền hoang đổ, ngày nắng đêm mưa tiều tụy vó vàng. Ta thương xót hươu nai vùng núi đá, lặn lội suốt ngày không đủ lá khô, sườn dốc treo leo buồn như cò mổ, tìm đâu ra cỏ ngọt suối cam lồ. Lòng Bồ Tát chắc sẽ buồn muôn thuở, cứ trần gian nguyện ước sẽ khôn thành. Ta quỳ xuống lòng muốn tin có Chúa, để xin Ngài tạo dựng lại hành tinh.
And now I'm even more sensitive to all beings suffering. So it doesn't matter if God punishes me or hell punishes me or not even. I suffer every day because I can't forget all beings around me on this planet. Human beings as well as many other beings, including trees, when they are helplessly being chopped into their body and then chopped into pieces while they're still alive and healthy and well. And Buddha also said that if you give things to people who are impure even, then both don't have merit, the giver and the receiver as well. In Buddha's time, many people make offerings to the monks and the nuns. And these monks and nuns were pure, following the Buddha to the letter. And the people who believe in the Buddhas also are pure at heart, so they can give alms or donations to keep them fit and well as much as possible. So if we are giving to people in our hearts and our hearts are not pure, then we get nothing. But worse, we will kind of integrate into the world karma of these people. For example, if you give the beggar something without love in your heart, and if that beggar is truly not pure, not sincerely in need, then you will dive into the beggar's world, and you might become a beggar sometime in this lifetime or the next or the lifetimes. That is the thing. So everything we do in this world is absolutely dangerous to our well-being and spiritual progress. So make sure whatever you do, always be pure in the heart. At least if you're pure, you will not be dragged into the world of the karma of that individual or group that you wanted to help.